So, hey everyone, in our today's session, we'll talk about the attack on Donald Trump. Yeah, everyone, you are listening me right. It's a news about the Donald Trump's attack in White House. In White House, and along with him, there were the presence of the different important ministers of the United States of America. Especially if I just talk about the US's vice president like the J.D. Vance and another kind of the leader, okay, and health minister and kind of, okay, and multiple of the leaders of the world also condemned this attack, okay, as attack would not be considered good with respect of a democratic country's leader. Rather, it would be considered as a violation of the peace and security, as we generally assume, okay. Okay, let's continue about the headlines of the day. The Trump unhurt as gunman attacks press event. Men armed with guns and knives storms the lobby outside White House correspondent dinner. Means it was the dinner time, okay, in the White House. One officer shot in bulletproof vest. Recovering gunman was tackled, being checked in hospital. So, recently that gunman has been detained, okay. Donald Trump says he believes that he was the intended target. Modi expresses relief US president is safe. So, let's continue. A man armed with guns and knives stormed the lobby outside. And the White House Correspondents Association's dinner attended by the US President Donald Trump on Saturday night. Okay, charging toward the ballroom in a chaotic encounter with the Secret Service agents as guests were there. As I have been told you that the US's Vice President J.D. Vance and the different ministers of the health minister along with him, like you can see over here, okay. And the good thing to know about the President Donald Trump was uninjured, means now he's safe and was rushed off the stage. US law enforcement said the sole suspect has been detained, who was the 31-year-old man whose name is called Thomas Allen from the California. He opened fire. In the video posted by Mr. Trump showed the suspect running past the security barricades as Secret Service agents. As we are very well aware, you can see over the screen that there are the numbers of the secret agents are looking alongside of the United States President Donald Trump. One officer was shot in a bullet resistant vest. Means the bad news is that the one officer amongst the another officers of the Donald Trump security agents has been shot, okay, in a bullet resistant vest, but was recovering. Officials are saying like he's recovering, means he's just recovering, not severe injuries are there. The gunman was tackled to the ground and was not injured, the police said. Mr. Trump later said he believed he was the target of the attack. Here is the point, everyone. Mr. Trump ने ये बोला है कि वो टारगेट किए गए थे. The police believe the assailant, whose name is again called Thomas Allen, 31-year-old man from the California, opened fire and they acted alone, but did not say who was his intended target. He's been detained, okay, but not openly openly said who was at the shooting point. World's leader expressed shock over the incident with Prime Minister Narendra Modi of our India, saying he was relieved to learn that President Trump, the First Lady and the Vice President are safe and unharmed. This is the good news, okay. And another leaders are also there along with the Donald Trump. So let's talk about the event of the incidents, okay, series of the incidents. It is the time period from the 2016. The date is 18th of June, okay. A teenager was arrested by the attempting to wrestle a gun from a police officer and wanting to kill Mr. Donald Trump at the campaign rally in Las Vegas. The location is the Las Vegas, year 2016. Who was that teenager? Okay, who was that teenager? ठीक है, who had been wrestle a gun from the police officer and he try to shoot over the Donald Trump. Then again the same year, the November 5th, days before the presidential elections, where the Mr. Donald Trump won his first term. He's been won. It is the good news with respect of that particular time. In the year 2016, when the Donald Trump won as a presidential elections as a president of United States of America, he was briefly rushed off stage during a rally in Reno, Nevada. Is looking after someone in the crowd shouted guns. Then again in the year of the 2024, on July 13, Mr. Trump was shot at during a presidential campaign in the Butler's, Pennsylvania, with a bullet grazing his ear. Then same year, in the year of 2024, on September 15, Mr. Trump was allegedly the target of an assassination attempt by an intruder at his Florida's golf club location, Florida's Golf Club, year 2024. Okay, so the shooting suspect was identified as the Cole Thomas, again Allen of the Torrance, California, according to two law enforcement officials. Here's the name of the suspect is important, and the good news is that Donald Trump and along with him another officials are also safe. Okay, so name of the suspect is important as the point of the discussion. Mr. Donald Trump with respect of Venezuela's president and his wife's detention, then the Israel over Iran's attack by the Israel, that is why he is also important over there. Again the Strait of Hormuz blockade, that is why also important. Okay, with respect of India's tariff also is important to know about Mr. Donald Trump. So everyone, it was the news, and different leader from the also the NATO's leader and the French President Emmanuel Macron, who's been earlier visit to the India. He is also said the incident was unacceptable. Violence has no place in a democracy. उन्होंने कहा कि डेमोक्रेसी में वायलेंस के लिए कोई प्लेस नहीं है. No place for what? No place for violence. Where? In the democracy. So everyone, it was the article. So US's President Donald Trump 47th president है. The capital of the USA is the Washington DC. ठीक है. Let me know in the comment section what is the headquarter of the WHO, where it is located. Okay, and also part of the United Nations. Thank you so much for today.